before us right next seat, as a lover of club favorite, please welcome Victoria Arnstein.
Hi guys, thank you so much for being here and coming out tonight. Give it up for yourselves for coming out tonight. I have to say, I'm really very excited. I'm celebrating. I actually just got back from a Comedy World Tour. Thank you. Oh, it was so nice telling jokes in all the different countries at Epcot Center. Oh, I loved it. People stop me though. People come up to me in the city all the time. They're like, oh my God, I know you. You're hilarious. I'm like, thank you. Did you see me on my Comedy World Tour? She's like, no, I saw you at Walgreens telling off that manager the other day. I'm like, but I was hilarious, right? That's all that matters. I don't want to brag or anything, but I actually just got a personal shopper at Walgreens. You know it? Like, you just press the button, and the bell rings, and an assistant comes running over to me and says, oh my God, what do you need? I'm like, I need my deodorant out of a case. So fancy. Oh man, and I am actually not, I know I look like every bitch who's ever complained to a manager. I get it. I get it all the time, it's fine. But you know what? I have to say, I am nice. Sometimes I'll be driving in my car and I'll randomly just stop for my car for some pedestrians. I'll be like, you may go. Not you. You may go. You have to show who's boss, right? So they say, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. You guys... So I got married and I do my husband, it's accurate. I just celebrated 23-year wedding anniversary, guys. Thank you. A very special anniversary. My husband took me to this supermarket and he's laughing a little too loud. It wasn't just any supermarket, it was Whole Foods, all right? I'm crunching it, thank you. People always ask me, what's the secret to your long marriage? What's the secret? Oh, the secret is that whenever we get into an argument, I lift up my shirt. Bonus if I'm not wearing a bra. He forgets everything, even now. So stupid. Anyway, women, do you know the power you have with men? Do you understand this? Do you have the equipment that they need and that they want? Do you understand? Like, look at Adam and Eve, all right? Adam and Eve. You don't think Eve could have picked that apple herself, really? Adam. Could you pick that apple for me? Oh, come on, Eve. I've seen you pick things, all right? You can pick your nose. No, but could you? You're so good at it. And then he got punished. Do you understand what's happening? But I actively listen to my husband. Ladies, pay attention, okay? I actively listen. It's very different from just listening. The other day we were casually laying around in bed and out of nowhere he says to me, I want an adventure. I want to go hiking all over the world. I love the element of surprise and the adrenaline rush. So I pushed him off the bed. I handled everything. It was free and we didn't have to leave the house. Best wife ever. He also loves a challenge, so I made up this new game called Eeny, Meeny, Money, Mo. That's where you empty all the bank accounts and make him guess where the money is. I love that game. I have a friend, she's a whore. She's actually a prostitute, that's higher up. That's where they get paid. Yeah, she doesn't call herself a prostitute, but every man takes her out for dinner and then they pay for a dinner and then they have sex. That's a prostitute, all right? I'm not even putting her down. I'm actually really jealous because I'm married and I only have one client, my husband. And he's away and business is slow. Very slow. My husband started to become a feminist. I'm not digging it. Because he's starting to think we're equal now and I'm so much more superior than he is. Like lately he's been asking me to do this thing called work. Like, you know I do stand-up, right? He's like, yeah, that doesn't do anything. I said, really? I asked you what I was good at, and you said I was great at complaining and I don't shut the hell up. I think I nailed it. I said, do you really feel like that, honey? He goes, yeah, I feel like every day, all I do is work for you. That's all I do is work for you. I said, oh my God, honey. You're right, don't talk to your boss like that. Who said you could talk to me this long? Wrap that shit up, break time's over. A millennial came up to me after the show once and she goes, don't you want to work and make your own money? said, no, I want my husband to work and make my own money. She goes, don't you want to contribute to the world? I said, what do you do? She goes, I'm a cake decorator. I said, oh, so you contribute to obesity and diabetes? I got 3 kids in the bath at the same time and no one died. You know how hard that is when I'm fixing a dirty martini and they're screaming, Ma, don't drown me, don't drown me. I hate kids. Not everybody's, just mine. They're very clingy and expensive, you know? I have to pay for everything with the money my husband gives me. I have to pay for their food. I have to pay for their violin lessons. I have to pay other children to play with them. I'm kidding, they don't play violin, I'm not a monster. My friends give me a hard time because I give my kids an eating disorder, you know, to save money. It's a good tip, any parents here? Not the kind of eating disorder where they throw up their food. That's a waste of food and money. I'm a Jewish mother. I would never do that. Kind where I tell them they're fat, and over time that shit adds up when they don't eat dinner, and there's a Porsche out there with my name on it. It's not going to buy itself. My 14-year-old is such a pain in my ass because she still lives with us. I know. She walked in on my husband and I having sex. It's a true story. I said, don't you knock? She goes, you're in the kitchen. I go, what are you doing in the kitchen? I thought I gave you that eating disorder. Now I have to have that long, awkward talk with her, you know, the one where I tell her she has to move out. She's actually school president. Give it up for my daughter, guys. She was homeschooled, but that's okay. I made a valedictorian too, a good teacher. But the first day, I didn't know what I was doing a few years ago. I had no idea. I'm like, watch this video, Ben Franklin. He was a genius. She's like, 30 minutes is supposed to go by. 5 minutes later, she comes back to me. Mom, Benjamin Franklin paid women to have sex with him. I go, oh my God, he was a genius. You see how ugly he was? He had to pay women to have sex with him. Plus, that's how the $100 bill was created, because he was sick of paying 150. 2 birds, honey, because I put it out on the finance and history. She's getting very woke. I don't like it one bit. Oh, no. The other day I said, I want to put 2 white pillows on the sofa. She goes, that's racist. So I yelled at her, because everyone knows if you yell, you fucking won. I go, shut the hell up, you loser bitch! And then I had to explain to everyone sitting in the waiting room at the pediatric office. Because she whispered her part and I yelled, all right? So then I did explain to them. I said, listen, this is a very empowering moment, okay? I'm teaching my daughter very empowering things. I'm homeschooling her. And I think they all agreed that homeschooling came very naturally to me because Child Services doesn't stop calling me. Anybody here on Tinder? Anybody here? Anybody on the Tinder? I'm on Tinder just to look, but need options. No, you don't know what's on Tinder, right? You can get catfish, you can get fooled, bio. You're looking at a profile picture and a bio, that's nothing, maybe a quote or 2, all right? Okay, so I was looking, I don't think men in particular know how to market themselves on this thing. There was a guy, he was Southeast Asian, he was very overweight. He had his shirt off on the profile picture. Most women would have swiped left, but then his bio says, spiritual healer. That's very nice, spiritual healer. And then I looked at his quote, it said, come over and rub my belly for good luck. I just described Buddha, guys, and most women would have said, no way, to Buddha. Let's go further. Let's say Jesus Christ himself was on Tinder today. How would that look, huh? I don't know. Let's see. His long hair, long beard. He's a little disheveled in that robe, I'm not going to lie. He's wearing sandals. Sandals? And his mother's Jewish, and she's like, really? Did you have to wear the sandals in this picture? We want to get you married. You're 36,000 years old. You find out he's a carpenter, so not too rich. Then you see he's on J-Date and Christian Mingle. So he's a player. On J-Date, he's got, what, 12 followers, the disciples, and then on Christian Mingle, billions of followers. And then you find out, and then you talk to him. Maybe you give him a chance, Jesus Christ. You don't know him, right? You give him a chance. And he's like, hey, I'm circumcised. You want to see it? No, I don't want to see it, Jesus. And then you, and then he's like, hey, do you know who my father is? So Jesus Christ has an attitude on Tinder. It brings out the worst in Russian people is what I'm saying. All right, let's go further. Let's say Adolf Hitler himself was on Tinder today. What would that look like, huh? I don't know. Let's look at his profile, shall we? Okay, his picture, he's got black hair and blue eyes. Man in uniform, not bad. In his profile picture, he's got his arm wrapped around a German Shepherd, so he likes dogs. That's very nice. He likes dogs. His bio reads world leader. I don't care who you are, that's hot. His hobbies may include loves to bake. He loves to bake. He loves to bake. That's why I'm warning you. Because there was a sticker on the bathroom stall down south that it said with a phone number, best exterminator since Hitler. As a Jew, I was horrified. Horrified! But as a consumer, he said he was the best. Oh, yeah? All right, so I'm going to leave you with this, guys. You guys go on Craigslist ever? I sell my husband's things on Craigslist. You know, he doesn't have to know, ladies, all right? He doesn't have to know everything. I sold my husband's ladder. It was $200, shiny new. He only used it once. I was selling it for $50. A bargain. A bargain! There's always this one guy. I'll give you $40 for that ladder. That's all the money I have. What? You're a grown man and you only have $40? You only have two $20 bills? You only have two Andrew Jacksons? Wait a minute. You only have $40 and you're buying a ladder? I said, okay, I'll give you that ladder for $40. And I'll throw the rope in for free, huh? That's a suicide joke. Yeah, that's what we're gonna end on. Thank you so much, guys. Follow me on Instagram. Victoria makes you laugh. Thank you so much. Give it up for Dave.
Yes, give it up for Victoria, everybody. Way to lead us off tonight.